All right, so good night and welcome back to the channel. I'm excited today. I give my students a kind of a challenge. Right now I'm teaching web creation and we're using the Google Sites as our means of creating websites. Right? So we're touching on the content management systems to show that this is where we are now in terms of creating websites. You don't have to really learn the HTML as such, but it's nice if you can touch up on the HTML. But anyway, I gave them the challenge to create a website, and let me just read the requirement for you. It says create a website with Google Site which consists of 4 pages. So they were required to generate any 4-page for any business idea that they may have in the future or something that they would want to do. So it could be fictional as well. And I gave them a list of requirements that I wanted them to include. So include navigation, images, embedded videos, page headers and footers, use some of the themes, use Google Maps if possible, right? And of course, be as flexible as you want in terms of what you can produce. And so I just want to highlight some of the ones that have been submitted already, because I thought that they really stood out. And this is not in any ranking as such. I apologize if your web project didn't make this particular night, but I got excited while checking them, and I wanted to highlight some of the stuff that we're doing here for Toledo Community College, especially during this time where the kids are working from home. So keep that in mind, that I'm using Google Classroom. We're assigning tasks. I went through I think 2 classes with them using the Google Sites, and I told them, just use the imagination, do a little bit of research, because that is what we want. We want them to be learning stuff, right? And self-learn is kind of some of the best learning times that you'll have. Anyway, I'm blabbing off. Let me share some of the sites with you. And again, they're in no particular order. I'm not ranking them, right? I just thought that they really stood out from some of the ones, some projects that we received. All the projects that I have gotten so far are really great projects. I love the work that the kids are doing, but let me show you. So one of the first sites, and let me start with this one. It's called Bad Girl Closet, right? And I like these sites because it really shows that these kids have talent. Remember, these are high school students here in Belize, and so they were able to put together, and they kind of blew it out of the park, right? Have everything. So these kids are creating. I love this. And there's a policy page and all with all different information. So it really took some time. Yeah, size chart. So I guess whatever, bottom, swimsuit, whatever it is a size chart added in to the page, to the website. Dresses. So there's a list along with prices and code and the buying. Also, all these people selling on the Facebook stuff. This person can really create a nice site for you guys. And of course, the different, again, prices and the buy now buttons. I don't know if they work though. I think, but it's nice. I love the layout. I love what they have done with it. Full works, right? And so these kids really went out of their way to create a good site. So pretty nice site done in Google Sites. Then there's this one, Sweet Pastries. Oh, there's a link to YouTube, so they also use that feature from Google Sites. And again, I didn't spend a lot of time showing them these. I simply pointed to where they were, right? And then they took it from there. So link to YouTube that actually works, right? And so those work. What we make. All right, a whole list. Employees. All right. The YouTube again. Contact information. Let's see if that works. Yep, nice. A little phone. And location. So they use Google Maps. Yeah, they need to zoom into where the location is though. But that's really nice that they're doing all that. This one is called Paint and Sip. And Painter, I guess. All right. So different pictures, a YouTube video again. Let's see if it works. Yeah, perfect. So actually, I could link after their site if they wanted to, right? The about. All right. Menu. Different desserts. So I guess it's a package deal. and I'm just rushing through these because I want to keep the video really short. But I will come back and I'll share some of these so you guys can have access to it. Alright, this other side talks about desserts. Good. Types of desserts. There's a list. I like the use of the colors. That is what I like. And they also embedded a price listing. This could be enlarged, I guess. And the delivery service, right? So a little bit more text can go in this, but I like the coloring. I think the color really caught my attention for this one. Curly Poo. The name of some hair salon, I guess. Curly Poo. So, oh, products with lists and prices also. So this probably took a lot of time, or it's probably one big picture. Okay. Let's see the menu. Products, Cantu products, more products, and a cream of nature, right? Perfect. Perfect. Then there is pastries, I guess. Yeah. Best in town. What we do. Alright, there's nice information here. I like this one because of the text add-in. The texts are readable, right? Colors blend perfectly. There are pictures being used. They have a header file. They have the footer file. And they also included, they tried to include the map on the side, right? Which should have gone on a page by itself. Then there's more products with a listing. Again, I like how plain, it's just plain and nice and professional looking. And then there is the photo gallery where they highlight all the products. So perfect. Again, high school students doing their thing, right? Google Sites. There's no need to wait for you to go and recreate all of these or learn HTML and try to give yourself a lot of work in creating websites. You can just put things together and get a nice, beautiful site up. All right, Triple J Skincare. Oh, nice. They have YouTube videos and the text on the side. So I guess that's one of the layout that you're using, where you are able to put a video on one side and text on the other side. Video on one side, text on the other side. This is nice because then they get to highlight each product. Good use. Contact form. All right, nice. Oh, it's a picture though. So they could have used a form there, right? So think about that. Put in the form if you're watching. Set a fill. Bam, bam. List of medication again with and the order now button. I don't know where that takes me, but and another list with the pricing. So this is nice that they actually went through and found items and placed the pricing below. So they're putting all that together just to create their sites. And the last one, Freedom Mentoring Program. This one, yeah, I like the layout that he used, but the text could be a little bit more readable, but I love it anyway, right? Lessons. His link back. I guess this is the site he wanted. It links back to his site. Perfect. Embedded YouTube. Nice, which is what we want. And yeah, a map showing location. So again, guys, I'm just excited just to look at some of these sites that the students are doing. Congratulations to them. If your site, if I highlighted your site, and again, if I didn't show your site, don't feel bad. We're still receiving in projects, and so I'll see if I can highlight a couple more as we go along, right? But I'm encouraging my students, submit your work. I'll see if I can present your work here. The world is watching, right? You guys have skills. Keep it up. And of course, now the bigger picture then is how do I create my domain, and we'll talk about that in our next class. And how do I put up that hosting and some of the other factors go along with website hosting. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed that short segment that highlights the website work that my students are doing. Leave some comments below. Tell me which one you love the best, which one you like, what are your best site. And let them know how they can improve also. So like always, guys, have a great night, stay safe, and go geek yourself with some Google Sites.